from Killarney calling of you. There's none like you in the whole town of Athlone. Masha, wurra, 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 wurra. Old Erin's Isle cannot make me smile without Nora Malone. I want to hear Barney, my dear, weeping and wailing, so you were ailing when I'm not near. I'll be your bride, but time must decide. Now stop your wooing and your silly cooing. I want to hear something besides. Nora Malone, call me by phone. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, Main. Don't forget the number while you slumber. Open your eyes when you arise. Hear all the blarney of your Barney, Barney from Killarney calling of you. There's none like you in the whole town of Athlone. Masha, wurra, 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 wurra. Old Erin's Isle cannot make me smile without Nora Malone. He
My daddy courted my mammy all way down south. They married in Alabama, all way down south. And when I came into this world, old Dixie gave me birth. That's why I claim that Dixie is the grandest place on earth. They brought me up in sunny Caroline, and they just planted Dixie in this heart of mine. I'm all bound round with the Mason-Dixon line. It's pulling me back where I used to be. When I was younger, I knew every lane. Now I hunger to be once again back where the robin keeps throbbing pretty melodies. And when I'm all bound round with a pair of loving arms, oh, mother mine, I'll know I'm in Caroline. I've read a lot about heaven, but give me Dixie all the time. For I found that I'm bound all around with the Mason-Dixon line. Last night I lay awake thinking of Dixieland, thinking of President Lincoln and Dixieland. He surely loved the stripes and stars, the southern and the north, and his poor heart was broken when their loyal sons marched forth. Why, no one loved old Dixie more than he, excepting that it might have been poor lips told me. I'm all bound round with a Mason-Dixon line. It's pulling me back where I used to be. When I was younger, I knew every lane. Now I hunger to be once again back where the robin keeps throbbing pretty melodies. And when I'm all bound round with a pair of loving arms, oh, mother mine, I'll know I'm in Caroline. I've read a lot about heaven, but give me Dixie all the time. For I found that I'm bound all around with a Mason-Dixon line.
So happy, you and I, but now I feel like I could die. You changed your mind and said goodbye, and didn't tell me why. If you had left me years ago, it wouldn't hurt me so. Sunlight I found, I'm used to having you round. You're all I've ever been thinking of. Who am I going to love now that you turned me down? Just like the roses that used to the sun. It's peddler's closes when summer is done. And I'm so used to your kisses, all the others seem strange. Used to your loving, and I don't want to change. I hate to lose you. hate to lose you. I'm so used to you now.
There are girls who love a man if beauty alone is his. Not for me, I cannot see these modern Adonises. Some girls fancy men of brains, and who praise them take great pain. I confess that brains mean nothing to me. I wonder why it is I love to look at you. I can't imagine why, I only know I do. So others may your charm deny, and be inclined my taste to guide, till I can linger, gaze, and sigh. I wonder why. I wonder why it is that when you sing a song, that I can stop and look and listen all day long. And though your other hearers sigh, whenever you try not to hide, unterrified I still stand by. I wonder why. Some girls praise Caruso's voice, they say it's a miracle. When I praise your singing very much, how satirical. Every person to his choice. I don't like men with a voice. Strange but true, I'd rather listen to you. I wonder why it is that when you sing a song, then I can stop and look and listen all day long. And though you is the greatest tears, get off the whole darn bunch of ears. It is a noise that seems to please. I wonder why. I wonder why it is I love to look at you. I can't imagine why. I only know I do. I know it always seems absurd. I hang upon your lightest word, just like the serpent charms the bird. I wonder why. Oh, boy, have a heart.
Some other gal, then you rave. You even crave to see him laying in his grave. So if your hubby's nice, take my advice and hug him in the morning, kiss him every night, give him plenty loving, treat him right. For a good man nowadays is hard to find. Yesterday my heart from care was free. I sang all through the day. Now the blues have overtaken me since my loving man has gone away. I tried my best to treat him nice and kind, are running through my mind. A good man is hard to find. You may get the other kind. Just when you think that he is your pal, you look for him and find him fooling around some other gal. Then you rave. You even crave to see him laying in his grave. So if your hubby's nice, take my advice and walk him in the morning and find out where he goes and take away his money, even lock up all his clothes. 'Cause a good man nowadays is hard to find.
Mother Goose's book up in the nursery, poor simple Simon said, I'm feeling sad. Said Peter Piper's daughter, so am I, and think we ought to try to think of something that will make us glad. So Smarty said, I'll give a party, and they called on the old woman in the shoe. The cat, she brought her fiddle, and she played high diddle diddle, and what happened then I'm going to tell to you. Little Jackie Horner eating pie up in the corner, stuck in his thumb, pulled out a plum. Little Missy Muffet, she was sitting on a tuffet and said, yum, yum, please give me some. Little Georgie Porgy with his pudding and pie kissed Mary quite contrary till he made her cry. And little Bo Peep, she lost her sheep and couldn't find them, their tails behind them. Peter Pumpkin Eater had a wife and couldn't keep her at the ball in the hall. Humpty Dumpty met her, said, I'll bet her that I'll get her and I'll make her fall. That's not all. Old King Cole, that merry old soul, he fell for Mother Hubbard, blew his big bankroll, buying lollipops and pretties for the kiddies at the storybook wall. They sang and danced till early in the morning. They really didn't know just when to stop. So as the day was dawning and the kiddies all were yawning, they found out the mouse had run up in the clock. Then Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, he started, and right over that big candlestick he flew. Then little Tommy Tucker started singing for his supper, and then poor boy Blue said, gee, I'm hungry too. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickling peppers, brought him to the ball, and that's no stall. Tommy Tom the Piper's son, he stole a pig and away he ran to the ball, and that's not all. Polly put the kettle on, the tea got cold, they had to eat the porridge that was 9 days old. Then Jack fell down, still broke her crown and spilled the water she hadn't daughter. 24 blackbirds were baking in a pie, and they refused to sing anything. Wasn't that an awful way for little birds to act before a queen and king? Such a thing, said the knave and the king to the queen of hearts. Come on, hurry up, honey, bring some tarts. So they did, and the kid had a picnic at the storybook ball.